So Memento Zero Proof will have alcohol-free beers, alcohol-free wines, and alcohol-free liqueurs, as well as coffee, cold brew, and all that coffee stuff that you're used to. We'll have a wider range of grab-and-go beverages like canned wine, canned beer, a couple of healthier sodas like Olipop and Mash, and then we'll also be serving Liquid Death for our water. And then we'll have a short food menu that'll have a couple of like hot food options like paninis and stuff, as well as like pastries, yogurt bowls, a couple things like that for breakfast. So we chose the name Memento because of the Latin phrase memento mori, which means remember death or remember you must die. And then its sister phrase, memento vivere, which means remember life or remember you must live. It's kind of up to the individual. We never say that, you have to be sober to come here or anything like that. If you're pregnant, where you might not want to drink, or if you've got a meeting the next day, you might not want to drink, or if you've been drinking all day and you need to take a break, you might want to get something to drink and still stay out with your friends.
When I lost my uncle to alcoholism, I made a personal choice to kind of cut it out entirely, cut it off for me, and wanted to give other people the opportunity to be able to make that decision and still have a nightlife and be able to hang out with their friends and enjoy themselves. I think that some of the big misconceptions about zero proof culture is that A, it's not any fun. We do have a lot of fun. We get to hang out with each other, and I promise you can still have a great night without alcohol. B, I think a lot of people, when they first hear that you're doing zero proof cocktails, they go, well, what's the point? Well, the answer is some of us actually like the taste of alcohol, and for somebody like me, I was a big beer guy. I miss being able to go out and try different IPAs with my buddies and hang out and have that experience of tasting different things. So as far as the coffee side of Memento, I think, A, we wanted to, again, make this a safe space for anybody. So there are, again, some people that don't like the taste of alcohol. A lot of those people are coffee drinkers. That gives them a whole option of another menu that they can come in and try. And I think it also, with the growing population in Fishers, almost everybody drinks coffee. And so there's a big need for a lot of space in coffee shops in this area. And
just the craft behind coffee and cocktails is kind of a similar thing, with the different tastes of the beans, the different roasts, just like the different yeast you use for the beer, or the different wines and the regions. And
so most recently we had our framework for our bar set up, which you can see here. We've got our middle island and our circular bar around us. So that's been our most recent development, which was really cool. We also are almost finished securing all of the equipment. So that's been a really exciting step for us to actually see it all in one space and all together. We're getting ready to hang up some drywall, so it's gonna start looking pretty real here shortly, which is an awesome step for us. We're really excited about that.
We're expecting construction to be done mid to late September, and as soon as construction's done, we'll be in here training, open within a week and a half of construction being done. That's our plan. As far as the visual vision of the space, I really wanted to set it apart from other coffee shops, since Memento is a coffee shop and a non-alcoholic bar. All along this wall back here will be a long banquette, individual seating, and in front of them they'll each have their own little like laptop table that they'll be able to work on, and then a little tiny ottoman for if they want to put their feet up as well. And then behind them will be one of our gallery walls, which will have some local artists on it.
My probably proudest part is going to be directly behind me. These two giant walls here are going to be one continuous mural that we're super excited about, and it'll actually span from one wall having some sort of death imagery over to life imagery on the other wall and be a big transition. So I think that's going to be a great focal point to look in from outside and be able to see that. And we're really excited about kind of just the designs in general. We've got a 360 bar going, which is really cool. You don't see that super often. One of my other favorite things is we're actually kind of split in our bar. So the front half of our bar is going to be focused on the coffee side of things, with the back half focusing on the bar.
Out here facing 116th, the main street here in Fishers, we'll have another row of banquettes. Like, you'll be facing each other basically. So there'll be like one person with their back to the window and another person facing the window. So this will be pairs. And then all around the bar here will be bar seating. So you'll be able to sit and talk to your mixologist, bartender, barista, whatever you want to call them. And you will also have order and pay at everybody's table. So if you have a phone, you can scan the QR. You can come in with your headphones, your laptop, get out, and you just bring it to them. They never have to get in line at all.
But I think we've come a very long way from O'Doul's, and we're starting to see, I mean, it's getting down into some of the local breweries are starting to do some craft options that are non-alcoholic, and that's really cool for us to see as well.
Memento Zero Proof Lounge plans to open in Fishers this fall, 2023.
And we are excited to be serving Fishers some alcohol-free wines, cocktails. We've got beers on draft. We've got all kinds of different specialty coffee drinks. And we are Indiana's first non-alcoholic bar and coffee shop.